Hi, Jessie Nebulous here. Welcome to the channel. Today we're getting into Charmed, at least checking out the pilot. We'll see what it's about. I've never seen this show. My mother was a fan, so she would have it on sometimes, and so I'd see a scene here or there in passing. But I've never sat down and watched a single episode of this show. I do know a couple things about it, just because, like I said, Mom was a fan, and just because of popular culture. I do know, obviously, it's about witches. They are sisters. There's 3 of them. And I do believe they all have names that start with P. And the only one that I really remember is Piper, I think. Just because it's the first time I'd ever heard that name before, and I was like, wait, what? And I kind of like the name now, but at first I was like, that's such a strange name. And that's pretty much all I know. The only other thing I'm aware of is that at some point in the later seasons, they did replace Shannon Doherty with Rose McGowan. I do believe they're not the same character. I do think that they have separate characters within the show. But they got rid of Shannon Doherty because it sounds like, from what I've heard, she's kind of a difficult pill to swallow in terms of working with her. So that's the only thing that I'm aware of as far as the show goes. Now, I'm not going to make a commitment to following up with the entirety of all the series. It will depend on interest level from you guys and whether or not I enjoy the show, as to whether or not we're going to follow up with the entire series. But I am interested in checking it out and seeing what it's all about, and we might as well just get into it. So please, if you're interested in seeing more, let me know with a like or a comment or subscribing. That will be the only way that I really know whether or not it is worth my time to pursue the rest of the series in terms of content for YouTube. If I like it well enough, I'll watch it on, by myself for Patreon and not edit it for YouTube. But that will be just whether or not it gets to YouTube is dependent on if there's interest level for it. Also, please, no spoilers. I hate spoilers. They ruin the time for everybody, not just me. It ruins the experience for the people who are coming for the first time reaction. If I'm aware of things going in, it's just not as much fun for anybody. No spoilers, please. Thank you. All right, with that in mind, let's just get into the show. Come on, baby. You have a kitty? Oh, that's a pretty kitty. You are beautiful. Your feet are less beautiful. I don't like feet. Oh. Well, she is doing things of a crafty nature. Oh, nifty. Well, you seem awfully ominous. What are you up to, sir?
Asking you protect this space.
I don't know if they're going to protect this space. At least not from physical threats.
What are you doing here?
It looked like somebody she knew. Clearly she didn't expect that from him. That's a cute house. I like it. And I do believe this is Piper, and that's the only one I know.
The ultimate ingredient for my recipe. Nice boyfriend.
Thoughtful.
Tell me that's not our old spirit board.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool.
I really think Phoebe's coming around.
Well, as long as she doesn't come around here, I guess that's good news.
Oh. Guess the other sister's a bit of a black sheep in the family. It's interesting that they're pulling in Wicca, because Wicca is an actual religion. So that's kind of interesting that that's what they're doing. I do like this song. Alyssa Milano's so cute. She's just a cutie pie.
Another dead female, right? Mid to late 20s?
Oh, he vaguely looks like Matthew Perry.
Because you don't want to know I went to an occult shop. Someone's after witches. Women? I bet she was killed with an athame. Wrong. Double-edged steel knife.
That's what an athame is. Yeah, it's a dagger.
Ceremonial tool. Witches use them to direct energy. Just get to work, okay?
Ignoring leads because you don't like them is not good detectiving.
Well, that's the 3rd one in 3 weeks.
Are you just a reporter? The music was a little, had an ominous sound to it right then and there. Made me think that maybe he's involved in more as more than just a reporter, but maybe not.
I think you're right. We do need a roommate.
We could rent out the room at a reduced rate in exchange for help.
It's his sister, isn't it?
Phoebe's good with a wrench.
Phoebe lives in New York.
Not anymore.
What?
She's moving back in with us.
Sounds like something you should have talked to or about first.
How long have you known about this anyway?
A couple of days. Maybe a week.
Or two. Thanks for sharing.
Well,
Did she arrive?
consider the response.
Found the hide key.
Cute shirt.
Isn't it, Prue? I'm speechless.
Yeah, you could have given her a little more warning.
Piper, that's my purse.
Why don't I make a fabulous reunion dinner?
I'm not hungry.
I am.
Why didn't you tell Prue I was coming back?
You should have been the one to tell her, not me.
Fair.
This was always the coldest room in the house.
That was nice of her.
Well, then why can't you believe there are people who believe they are witches?
Yeah, come on. You don't have to believe that they're right.
I'm gonna start questioning you.
It's where the evidence goes. Oh, that is such a pretty kitty.
It's been clawing the crap out of everybody.
Because you all suck.
You used to always push the pointer.
Oh, so they don't know.
The pointer on the spirit board, it moved on its own.
You always used to push the pointer.
Yeah, but did she freak out after? Oh, they're not going to believe her.
There, look. You saw that, right?
I think so, yeah.
So they don't know what they are.
Attic.
So it's interesting. I didn't know that they weren't aware of their powers. Oh, I like that chair. Oh, a mysterious chest. This must be their Book of Shadows. Yep.
Book of Shadows. Hear now the words of the witches. The oldest of gods are invoked here.
I wouldn't be reading things aloud that I don't understand.
Bring your powers to we sisters 3. Give us the power.
Probably wasn't a good idea. Well, I mean, without it, there would be a show. But I mean, oh, that's cool.
It was in this Book of Shadows. I found it in that trunk.
Bring your powers to we sisters 3. It's a book of witchcraft.
Oh, and that makes you a target for this guy.
Everything feels the same, so nothing's changed.
I'm thinking they're in danger.
3 powers. She could move objects with her mind, see the future, and stop time. Would be the most powerful witches the world has ever known.
Ooh.
I think we're those sisters.
We are not witches, and we do not have special powers.
We're known as the Charmed Ones.
Which is why the board wants someone a little more qualified. You look surprised.
Well, she did a good job.
I'm furious.
Right, Miss Halliwell?
Since when did we stop being on a first name basis? Bastard.
A little bit. Deserved. Earned, even. Well, it does seem like their powers are manifesting. That is a cute little chef outfit. I love it.
Roast pork with gratin, Florence fennel, and penne with the pork giblet sauce.
I don't even know what any of that means, but it sounds great.
I didn't have time for...
Well, then let him eat it.
But... Chef Moore?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Well, add it quickly. I mean, take advantage of the moment.
That is very good.
Know who really secured the entire exhibit? Prue.
I quit.
I'm going to have to call you back.
Yeah, we have to get someone else to do your heavy lifting.
That's why you can't see that I'm doing you a favor.
Excuse me. I thought breaking up with you was the best thing I'd ever done, but this definitely tops that.
I hope there are no office supplies in your purse.
Yeah. So it seems like each of them got a specific power. Piper can stop time. This one can be telekinetic. What was the other one? I forget the other power that was mentioned. Seeing the future.
Oh, God, Jeremy, you scared me.
You okay?
Yeah, now I am.
And anyone who's ever sampled your work can truly see how talented you are.
Either he's great or he's a creep. I can't tell. He's either a really good guy or an awful creep. There's no in between. Not with that kind of smile. Yep, here we go.
No! Wait!
Kitty, kitty. Oh, I hope they adopt this cat. Because I love him. He's pretty.
I'm looking for my sister, Phoebe Hallowell.
Dr. Gordon's expecting me.
I didn't think she took such a hard spill that she needed to be hospitalized.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, they already know one another. Okay.
Can I buy you a bad cup of coffee while we wait?
You gonna say cup of coffee? This guy seems nicer than the other one.
Inspector's classier.
More British.
Phoebe, this is insane.
Telling me that nothing strange happened to you today. That my vision of life is cloudy compared to your perfect hell.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have special powers. Now, where is the cream?
Really? That looks pretty special to me.
No, I'm not okay. You've turned me into a witch.
You were born one. We all were. And I think we better start learning to deal with that.
Yeah, sounds like it's your birthright.
A bad witch or a warlock has but one goal. To kill good witches and obtain their powers.
Ah,
And this has what to do with us?
the murders.
As long as we were in the dark about our powers, we were safe. Not anymore.
There's the kitty again. Is it keeping an eye on them, or...
I thought we were going to your place.
We are, but you reminded me of something.
You know, isn't this aisle 3?
Oh, she's high-strung. There you go. And aspirin's not that great for headaches.
When you're upset.
This is ridiculous.
You don't believe me.
Of course I don't believe you.
Roger. Now let's talk about Dad and see what happens.
He died the day he left Mom.
Dad, 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 Dad.
Aw, somebody's gonna have to clean that up.
The Book of Shadows said that our powers would grow. Grow to what?
Well... well, should probably work on controlling them then, huh?
Well, here we are.
I don't care how amazing the view is, I'm not going in there.
Is he gonna propose or is he gonna murder her? I can't tell with this guy.
Never mentioned Phoebe came home.
Oops.
Yeah.
It's you, isn't it? You killed all those women.
Not women, witches.
Why?
It was the only way to get their powers. And now I want yours.
Ah. That sucks when your boyfriend tries to murder you. Yeah, that sucks.
Gotta get out of here. Okay. Okay.
Yes, yes. Whack him. Good hit. That's an awful kind of betrayal.
Oh my god, what is it? What's wrong?
Quick, in the Book of Shadows did it say how to get rid of a warlock?
Yeah, I won't mind if they have to kill him. Because he's pretty awful. Not just to murder people, but to infiltrate their lives and pretend to be someone that cares about them in order to get close enough to kill them. That's twisted.
I found the answer. It's our only hope. Come on.
Ooh, okay.
Let me be Jeremy and go away forever.
Okay, the spell's complete.
That seemed like a very minor spell for what they're up against, but... okay, wasn't expecting that. That was fairly gruesome. Well deserved, but gruesome.
Wait. It didn't work. He's on his way here.
Yeah, full of thorns.
Hello, ladies.
Gross.
Yeah, you were always a tough one, weren't you, Pro? Can't keep me out, fools. You don't think a dresser can stop me. Nothing can keep me away.
What do we do? We're trapped.
Come on, face them together. Remember the spirit board? The power of 3 will set us free.
Okay, how are we getting out of this one, ladies?
Power of 3 will set us free. Power of 3 will set us free.
Well, you exploded a boyfriend. I suppose he's an ex at this point. You don't really stay together with the guy who tries to stab you. Unless there's something wrong with you. I really like this house. It's cool.
I've been feeling really guilty about that bad cup of coffee.
So, you brought me a good cup of coffee.
Oh, this? No, this is mine. Just wanted to ask you out to dinner.
Oh, nice.
It's just that my life has gotten a bit complicated. Can I call you?
Sure.
Well, that's not a no.
Bye, Andy.
I think she should have said yes. He seems like a nice guy.
I mean, do witches date?
Not only do they date, but they usually get the best guys.
Kitty likes you. Kitty's a good judge of character, I think.
We are going to be careful, we're going to be wise, and we're going to stick together.
This should be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Starting to control it a little bit. That's good. Okay, well, that was Charmed. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. There's several things I wasn't aware of, like that they didn't know about their powers. I didn't know that. I just kind of assumed that they would already know. So the fact that they're just discovering all this now is really quite interesting and opens up, the possibilities for a lot of really cool story ideas. And, some of the special effects were dated, but I don't really mind that so much. That kind of thing doesn't bother me, really. Otherwise, I really enjoyed it. I think it was fun. And I could see myself following up and watching more of this show, but it really depends on if you guys are interested in seeing more. So if you are, just let me know with a comment, a like. You can always subscribe for more. You can check out the Patreon for the full-length reactions if you're interested in supporting the channel and getting the early access as well. You'll get it quite a bit early through the Patreon. Otherwise, you can also check out the channel plan here on YouTube, where you can get the early access to the edited videos. And you get those pretty early as well. I think I'm about 3 weeks ahead at this point. I've got my upload stacked for about 3 weeks so that the members can, get access to a decent amount of content. So, alright. But yeah, just let me know, and we'll kind of play it by ear from here. But thank you for joining me. I hope to see you in the next one. I'm Jessie Nebulous. Bye!